What's up, guys and gals? Sanitary 103, always encouraging clean eating and clean and healthy lifestyle. So in today's extremely important video, I want to talk about reasons why it is so hard to lose weight. Why is it so hard to stay on track? But I'm going to take a different approach. I'm going to talk about this from a neurological standpoint. Now, first and foremost, I am not a neurologist. However, based on the extensive research that I have done, I wanted to share my thoughts and experiences with you guys and gals. So when you think about the brain, a lot of people think of it as just one component, but that is extremely far from the truth. Your brain is multifaceted. It's not one component. Think of it like a computer. The computer has a monitor, a CPU processor, the mouse, the keyboard, the RAM. All those components serve for different purposes, and just like with a computer, your brain also has different components. So with your brain, and I'll try to post some diagrams within this video. So there's two portions of the brain that I wanted to discuss in this video, and one is, I would call this the inner part of the brain, or the base part of the brain, and let's go with the basal ganglia. Now the basal ganglia, this is responsible for fear, raw emotions, and also seeking safety. When you came out of your mother's womb and you were born, you were already seeking safety. And this signal from the basal ganglia never truly goes away. It may mask itself as you get older, but it's always going to want to seek safety. It's always going to want you to travel through the path of least resistance. And this is a very, very strong signal. This is one of the reasons why it is so hard for people to lose weight. A lot of emotional eaters, they get that signal from that basal ganglion that says, I feel sad, I want to eat, I want to seek safety. And that's why it's so hard to stay on track. However, there's another portion of the brain, and I call this the outer layer, and that's the cerebral cortex. And what the cerebral cortex is responsible for the most part, is complex thoughts, solving math equations. As I'm making this video and gathering all my thoughts, the cerebral cortex is responsible for that. When you're driving on the freeway or on a residential road and it's a green light and it hits yellow, at that point you got to decipher, should I go or should I stop? This is what makes who you are, what makes you an individual, a complex individual. And this is your true self. But unfortunately, the cerebral cortex signal isn't as strong as the first portion of the brain, the basal ganglia. So you might be asking yourself, well, what's the solution? I let my emotions get the better of me, that basal ganglia part of the brain, and it seems to always take over. Well, not to sugarcoat it, but like I said, that basal ganglia part of the brain, it's always going to be present. You can't change it, you can't really fight it, but what you can do is you can influence it in a positive manner. How do you influence it in a positive manner? By making positive changes in your life. Case in point, when you go to a restaurant and you're about to make a food choice, you can either tap into the basal ganglia and give in to your emotions. You've had a bad week, you feel like you deserve to have that slice of pizza, or you can tap into the outer portion of the brain, your true self. You know what's better for you, that complex thought, that part of the brain that truly knows what's in the best interest for yourself. And as you decide to put away the pizza and have the chicken salad, you're creating these experiences within your brain, and you're basically triggering it in a positive manner. When it gets to the point where the more you do this, that signal, the emotional signal, the basal ganglia part of the brain, it's not going to be as strong. The signal is still going to be there, but it's not going to be as strong because you're going to start tapping into that outer layer. Same thing goes for working out. You want to sleep in. It sounds tempting because that's the safe thing to do. You're seeking safety. However, you decide to get up instead and go to the gym. You're creating positive changes in your brain chemistry, and you're making positive differences in your life. So hopefully that wasn't too complicated. I didn't bore you guys and gals to death, but this is a very, very important video. So in a nutshell, that portion of the brain, the basal ganglia, that's constantly going to want to seek safety, it's gonna be there. You can't really fight it, but like I said, you can influence it by tapping into the outer portion of the brain, the cerebral cortex, by tapping more into that, by making positive changes in your life. The signal to want to quit and to be tempted to eat bad will definitely lessen as you continue to make positive changes. Thanks once again for watching this video. Comments or questions are always welcome. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for all the latest in diet, health, and fitness. If not already, I put out at least 2 to 3 new videos per week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.